สวัสดีครับผู้ชมทุกท่าน Hello and welcome to Thai Letters. This lesson deals with the long E vowel in Thai language. First, we will have a look at the writing of the vowel. We will then practice pronunciation, followed by examples of how the vowel can be represented, and in the end, you will be given a chance to practice using exercises either within this video or also additional exercises that are available on thailanguageprogram.com. If you haven't done so, I highly recommend to watch the vowels introduction video in order for you to get familiar with the structure of the course and what the different representations mean. Now, within the wheel of vowels, the long E vowel is placed right here. If you want to refer to the lesson articulation of vowels, where this wheel is presented, you can always do so, and you know now which vowel we are actually learning. The E vowel is represented on the card to the top right, and in Thai it's called Sara E, so vowel E or E vowel, however you want to translate it. Let's see how the vowel is written by hand. E, E, E. Very well. And just in order for you to remember, as opposed to the A vowel that we learned previously or in previous lesson, the E vowel is actually placed on top of the consonant it is combined with. And the A vowels, if you remember correctly, is placed after or to the right of the consonant you combine it with. Let's practice pronunciation. E, 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 E. Very well. Now, one thing, if you think it's boring to practice pronunciation that way, or if you think it's stupid or somehow ridiculous, that's no problem with me. You don't have to do it, of course. However, I know that it is very helpful to practice even on your own. If you're, let's say, driving a car or in a traffic jam, or whenever you have time in the bathroom, whatever, to practice these sound productions within your vocal cords in order to really get familiar and get used to utter these sounds. Okay, let's now combine the E vowel with consonants. And here we have an array of middle class consonants again, from ga gai to ba ba, that we now would like to combine or to attach the E vowel to. Now, the first example, ga gai plus sara E, leads to the syllable gi. So ga gai plus E, ga E, gi, gi. Okay, I would like you to speak after me. Gi. Very good. Second example, da dan plus sara E, leads to the syllable di, di, di. I would like you to repeat after me. D. Excellent. Then da dek plus sara E leads to D. Great. And now da tao plus E leads to da E, so the syllable D. Very good. บอใบไม้ plus E leads to the syllable B. Repeat after me. B. Okay, there's this soft touch to the initial consonant, B, as opposed to the syllable that's following now, ba bla, which is a hard touch at the beginning. So ba plus e leads to b, b, b. Excellent. And actually, quite a couple of words or syllables here already have a meaning, like for instance, d, and also b, which already have a meaning in Thai. So they are not only syllables, but they're also words. So what we learn here is not just any random syllables, but many of these actually do carry meaning if you translate these. B, for instance, means year. Okay, I'll read through the syllable part again, so the one all to the right, just the consonant-vowel combinations, not the rest, in order for you to, pay attention to the strength of initial consonants and the actual sound of the syllable. G, D, 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 B, B. Okay. Now, let's see a couple of representations of the long E vowel or sara E in Thai writing systems. We have a couple of here on the top, and within this fragment, let's see if we can find the E vowel someplace. We have two examples actually where it appears right here, and in a second example, again here, we have E vowels. And I bet you can guess how many there are. Again, there are two. One and two. Oh no, there are three, sorry. Three examples of E vowels within this red fragment. And now, if you think that's pretty easy to do, I have you again a bunch of text here within which you are now supposed to be able to find the E vowel. Okay, I'll let you work on it, and before you continue watching this video, make sure you actually note it down where you can find the E vowels, or that you can remember where you actually found them, in order to now correct it with the solutions, which are about to be displayed. So do not play the video until you're done with the exercise. Okay, within the first normal, let's say standard text fragment, we have a couple of E vowels. So we have one right at the beginning of the first line. There is an E there, and then there is a second example following after it. And here you may be confused a little bit because there's some weird signal on top of it, which is totally easy to understand if you refer back to the lesson or the introductory video, Vowels Introduction, where the different layers of Thai writing are presented. And with that in mind, or if you refer to that once more, you will be able to understand that there are different layers for consonants, vowels, and tone marks, and not each and every type of character can be placed in each and every layer of writing. So therefore, the weird signal on top within this syllable is of course a tone mark, which you will come to learn over the course of the lessons. Okay, with that in mind, it's easy to understand why it's represented that way. And let's continue with the E vowels. There are quite plenty. Also on the top right of the first line, there is a similar example again, and also towards the middle of the second line where we have the E vowel plus a tone mark placed on top of it. So if at the beginning you have these stacked symbols, you may think, okay, maybe it is an E vowel, but maybe it's not, because there's just a very similar vowel but something attached on top of it. That might be if you don't know all the vowels. However, it cannot be, because the third line is actually used for tone marks only, so it has to be a tone mark, whatever signal you find up there. Okay, now within the lower part fragments we have E vowels to the left and also to the right. Okay, I hope you were able to find all of these, and if not, you can redo the exercise, and then continue and download additional exercise sheets from thailanguageprogram.com. There is an exercise where you have to just practice writing, and there's a second one where you actually practice writing within a Thai text, where you have to put the missing E vowels on top of the consonants which are indicated within the gray dots or by the gray dots below it. And the third exercise will let you deal with consonant-vowel combinations. And the fourth exercise will target the audio part. So basically recognizing and listening to Thai syllables which use the consonant we've already learned and also the vowels we've already learned. So that might be a very fruitful exercise for you to do. Okay, I hope this practice and exercise material allows you to make some progress, and I'm very much looking forward to again receive you in next lesson, which will be the long A vowel. Okay. With this, I'll leave you to the exercises, and again, I hope to see you in next lesson. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for liking my lessons, and well, I hope it's helpful for you to practice a little bit. ขอบคุณนะครับที่ใช้รายการของรูดี้แล้วหวังว่าเราจะเจอกันอีกในบทหน้าครับสวัสดีครับ